Alrighty folks, welcome back to the channel. Now what are we doing today, Ruben?
Making spinning top.
Spinning top, and what are we going to make it out of?
Wood.
Which bit of wood?
This one.
We're going to make one piece out of this mystery wood. Don't know what it is. And first job, find the centre. What do you reckon, Ruben? We're going to find the centre?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to find the centre, Ruben, yeah? There you go. Line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the most important one. Okay, where's the middle? Can you see? Just there. Spot on. Cool. Okay, so we take our two centres, like that, and like that. You watching this, Rubes? Just weighing around. Alrighty folks, welcome back to the channel. Now you might notice today I've got my little helper with me. We had a good time making some cool stuff. And on the lathe today we have a piece of mystery wood. It might possibly be a bit of ash. And we're going to make a spinning top. Now I've never made a spinning top before. Pretty much like most of my videos, I've never made what I'm trying to make. But we're going to have a go. It can't be that hard surely. So we're just getting the piece of wood down to round. Obviously it's end grain, so a little bit of this was a bit grabby. You can see it's just dust coming off. So at the minute we're spinning between centres at 1400 RPM. So the next thing we've got to do is change the chuck jaws over to the 50mm jaws. And the end that I'm working on now is going to go in the chuck. And there we go. Installed in the chuck, still spinning at 1400 RPM. So we're going to work on the base of the spinning top. Not approaching that correctly there, got a little bit of a catch. Okay, so we've got a rough profile on the bottom, and now we just need to do a lot of stock removal in the centre to get down to our handle area. Now this is a very quick and simple project. If you've got kids and you're trying to get them into turning, this might be an interesting way of doing it. They get something fun to play with at the end of it. I know it's 2020 and kids like screens these days, but even my lad was enjoying playing with the spinning top. What do you think, Ruben? Yep. Amazing how something so simple can be so much fun. I bet people have been making these for, well, ever since people could turn wood. I bet a couple of thousand years, maybe. Alright, so we're back on the bottom. And we want to try and get to a point that it will sit and spin on. Now with hindsight, I didn't actually leave enough of a point on the bottom of this one. I just left a little nub like that. And there was a little bit of a hole left from my tailstock. Okay, so we're working on the top of the handle now, which is the bit that you're going to grab between your fingers to give it a good old twist. Difficult to know how thin to make this, and if you hear that resonance noise, I should have made that a bit thinner before I made the handle area. You can hear it's vibrating a little bit, but nothing a bit of sandpaper couldn't fix.
Okay, do you want to have a look?
Yep.
It looks like a spinny top now, doesn't it?
I was gonna cut this bit off.
Mm-hmm. We've got to sand it first to make it look pretty.
Yeah.
Okay?
Resin it. Resin it.
Can't resin it, buddy.
It looks like it might make a nice little goblet as well in that shot there, doesn't it? Might be an idea for next time. Lost the sandpaper there. Okay, well I'm going to, after we've made it purple and finished it, I'm going to sign off the voiceover section, and we're going to be talking about a project that's coming up with Claire from Out of the Woods. So I will let you finish this video, and that's the end of the voiceover, so see you next time.
The back side isn't that shiny, but this.
That's quite shiny, isn't it?
It's super shiny!
It's not bad, is it?
No,
No.
not good either.
Alright.
I'm joking.
Ready? It's going to come off any second now. Well, hey. Can you spin it? Does it spin?
Yes.
Does it do spinny top things? Whoa. No, I think it needs a spike in the bottom.
Hey Rubes.
Hey.
Okay, so what are we doing in the woods?
Looking for pieces of wood.
Looking for pieces of wood, and why are we doing that?
Because we are doing something.
We're doing something, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Alright, so we're in the woods, and what are we doing? We are looking for pieces of wood for Claire from Out of the Woods channel, because we have devised a new challenge for makers, and we're going to do the first one. I'm going to find things for Claire to make a clock from, and then post them over to Claire, and she's going to make a clock, and she's also going to find some stuff for me to make a clock from, and I'm going to do the same. And we're calling it the Maker Clocks Challenge. Yeah, and once we've done ours, we're going to be sending off bits and pieces to other makers, and we'll just see how far we can get this challenge going and make some awesome clocks. So you can see this big pile of wood behind me. We're going to see if there's anything interesting in it for Claire to make a clock from. Hey Ruben, what do you think about that piece of wood there?
Pretty gnarly piece of wood.
Pretty gnarly piece of wood. Should we put that in the truck?
Yep.
Alrighty. Can you carry that, do you think? Go on, give it a go, pick it up. You got it. Hey! Nice one. It's in. What have we found?
Conquers.
Found some very old conker shells, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like these. Come on, camera, focus.
Murdered
Yeah.
conquers.
Murdered conkers. Okay, so let's collect a load of these up, please, Ruben.
Yeah, we got conker shells. I got all these.
Boom.
Oh, something's dead then.
Brilliant. Okay, so we've got some silver birch bark.
Yeah.
Cool. What have we found now? We found some feathers from a bird, probably a pigeon by the looks of it, that's been absolutely eaten by something.
With a bit of fungus on that.
We don't want a bit of fungus feathers, we just want the nicest ones we can find.
Or biggest.
Only 2 or 3 of them. Okay. So we've got 3 feathers. Okay, that'll do.
Flowers.
Yep, this is a big old, what is it, rose hips bush?
Yeah,
I think it probably is. I wonder if we can get some of these flowers and dry them out, press them. There's one for you. Okay, so here we have our rose petals, and I'm going to press these in some kitchen paper, as much pressure as I can get for a week, so that they dry out as much as possible. We'll see how that goes. Okay, Claire, so we've got this big old piece of wood. I'm going to cut this up and find some decent wood in the middle of it. I'm not quite sure what size yet. You might have to let me know what size clock you want to make as to how much wood, and whether you're going to do resin. Probably will end up being some kind of resin project, I would imagine. So we've got wood, conkers. I'm going to clean these feathers up. And we've got some birch bark, and you've already seen the rosehip petals. And I think the colours in this clock are going to be very autumnal. So it's going to be an autumnal selection of things. So yeah, hopefully that's a good introduction to our Make a Clock challenge. And if you're a maker and you're watching this and you want to be involved, then just drop us a line and we will put you on the list. And we'll make a list of people that are going to be involved, and you can all collect stuff, and we'll post it on down the line. So yes, thanks very much for everybody watching this video. Say goodbye, Ruben.
Bye.
Bye. See you on the next one.